I'm all about my money. Yeah, and I don't care what you haters gotta say.
About My Money TV. It's your boy King Chaos, man. What's up with y'all out there, man? Salute to the good guy gang, man, and salute to that money gang. Anybody that like, share, subscribe, follow us on any social media, man. Y'all the money gang, man. I appreciate y'all most of all, man. Y'all support the merch. Y'all go to the website and y'all support the movement, and y'all the money gang. If this your first time stopping past the channel, man, go on, hit the like, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that subscribe bell so all the post notifications on, man, so you get me when we drop this dope content. We got interviews, vlogs, videos, everything. Tuesdays and Thursdays, though, today is when you get your boy King Chaos, man. We just go over what's happening in the battle rap from the weekend or what's been going on during the week. Usually Tuesday you get my recaps of all the battles from the weekend or whatever I watched. If I ain't watch it, I don't talk about it. But today, y'all already know what it is, man. We got to talk about that Pendemic card that went down. Salute to John, BullPen, and all that, man. We just gonna talk about the weekend, man. So let's get into it. But I did a Pendemic show, and I kind of did I talked about the card, what I thought about the card, everything surrounding the card. I'm glad that the card went off the way it did. They did have some actual battles that was rescheduled or battles that were shifted around, different opponents, things of that nature. Those battles went off that could go, and New Jersey Turk unfortunately wasn't able to be there. But all in all, I think this turned out to be a fire card, man, and I want to shed the light on what was dope about it and not all the controversy. We just gonna talk about the battles because I think that's what we need to focus on, and that's what I like to focus on over here about My Money TV. The card didn't start like this, but we're gonna go over the card how it is on the actual drop down, and y'all see it. First thing they got on here is OG Grizzly versus Moon. Of course, everybody's if you in a battle rap, you know something about Moon. You've seen Moon somewhere before. Moon has been making his rounds on different platforms for a long time. Definitely an OG in the game, has a very authentic style. OG Grizzly I wasn't as familiar with. I'm glad I got to see OG Grizzly versus Moon. I like what OG Grizzly is at, what he does. It was definitely a match that I seen need to happen. I seen why John had these two versus each other. Dope battle. I want y'all to go watch it. Let me know who y'all got. I think I'll probably edge Moon, just the way Moon he's a veteran at this point. I like OG Grizzly a lot, and y'all may have OG Grizzly winning this. I don't know. I'm just telling y'all that it was a dope battle, and OG Grizzly deserves to be seen on other platforms and get some of these other old school vets. And you new guys might be in trouble, man, because the OGs put on a dope show. So salute to OG Grizzly and Moon, dope battle. Philly Hayes and Alias, man. These first few battles, I want to say, Young Herb, 7J, Reggie P, and Super Black, all those guys, Philly Hayes and Alias, man, them guys to be opening cards, not being guys that we are super familiar with, they all did a very, very dope job. Philly Hayes and Alias was a dope battle, worth you guys going back to watch. I was moving around a lot. I didn't watch. Just get to see a lot of the Philly Hayes and Alias, because I believe that was the actual first battle. But they opened the card up. They did a phenomenal job. Salute to both of those guys. I want y'all to go back and look at that. Check those battles out. Y'all know how I am. If I really didn't see it, I'm really not gonna even cap out and let y'all. But I did watch this event. Young Herb and 7J, man. 7J is dope, man. Young Herb is dope. I wasn't as familiar with either one. I heard of 7J before. I don't think I heard of Herb before. 7J went crazy. These, like I said, these guys on the lower portion of the card definitely deserve y'all to go watch these battles all over again. Super Black and Reggie P was another one of those battles that y'all that listen, man. Do yourself a favor and go familiarize yourself. I'm not even gonna call those battles. I want y'all to go and familiarize yourself with Philly Hayes and Alias, Young Herb, 7J, like I said, crazy dope battle. But Reggie P and Super Black, I have heard of Super Black before. I wasn't familiar with Reggie P, but man, like I said, those guys, man, early in the card really did a great job of opening the card and keeping us wanting to see more battles. They wasn't boring battles. They wasn't choking up a star. Dope battles, man. I just wanted to go over those few battles and salute those guys, and then get into the battles where y'all want to know who won, who this, who that. XL D Flames, man. Listen, man, D Flames. Now, when I first seen this, I'm like, oh, XL got one of those plays where he can just walk this guy down, but D Flames had an energy. I think, okay, listen how it went. XL went first. Phenomenal XL round. It felt like that D Flames could be in trouble because XL was going crazy in XL's way. But when D Flames went, his energy level got it for me. Like, I'm watching the first round. I took the first round and gave it to D Flames. That's how great his energy was in this battle. So XL has a dope first round. Very lyrical, very XL. What he does, I think he started kind of slow and got into his energy. I think XL wrote up. So with that being said, I give that first round to D Flames after I hear him. So XL goes again. Now XL is seeing that D Flames puts in this energy, so XL goes and he puts in that same amount of energy. That's the round where y'all got where I believe this battle will be decided. I think XL's second was crazy, but D Flames comes out again and has enough. Now y'all might be thinking I'm tripping. Y'all got it, man. XL is a veteran. You may have not even heard of D Flames, but he gave me those first two, and I gave those first two rounds of D Flames. Listen, y'all might have it different, but that third round, XL floated, and he got D Flames out of here. D Flames third round didn't match up to XL's round. So this is one of those battles where I can see people calling this a 2-1 either way. I gave the first two rounds, and I don't know if XL's third was enough for people to look back and value. And on camera, XL's rounds and his bars are going to age well. But first watch, I gave this battle to D Flames, man. Salute to XL and D Flames for putting on that type of matchup. They were right there in the middle of the card. They got it. They jumped it off for the next matchups that we were going to see on the card. So I salute to them for that. I think that was a dope battle. I had the D Flames the first two rounds, XL in the third, but I can see that going either way. I can see people calling that either way. Shooting and Cash Flow Rizzy. I want to shout out Cash Flow Rizzy. I want people to go watch her. That's the theme of this pandemic for me. That's the theme of this recap for me. Is these men and women on this card did a great job of making you want to go watch and see what they do with their careers. Shuni leveled up every round, but Cash Flow Rizzy stuck with Shuni in this battle more than I thought she would be. Anybody who had Shuni 3-0, you have to recap this and you have to apologize. Even if you didn't give Cash Flow Rizzy a round in this battle, and that's a possibility, she did so well. I want to see her against other women. I want to see her on the circuit. I want to see her against some of those best up and coming ladies. She did so well against a veteran like Shuni. Like each round, Shuni had presence. When Cash Flow was going and she was rapping, Shuni's presence was like, huh, she's not saying nothing. She's she's not, and she wrote and talked to this young lady each round back and forth. And Cash Flow had energy. She had bars. She had moments. But Shuni just was able to veteranize it and match it to me. But I think we have to give these ladies a big salute. I like seeing ladies on these big men cards. At least one lady battle on every big male card. I think that should be a norm. And I think Shuni and Cash Flow, they definitely made an argument for why ladies should be on cards like this. So salute to both of those ladies, man. Please go check them out. Check out this Pendemic card. If you haven't seen it, if you're watching my recap to see how the battles went or see how the event went, dope event, dope stream. Hiccups here and there, like all streams, but Rap Grid had it down. They had a dope event, and the ladies showed up in there. Of course, uh, Shotgun Suge and Bonus was flipped. It's supposed to be New Jersey Twerk and Bonus. I think New Jersey Twerk has some flight issues. Uh, you know, it is what it is. It would have been a short prep battle. I'm not taking any points for penalizing New Jersey Twerk or Pendemic or BullPen or anybody for that battle not going down. I wish I would have was able to see Bonus. Did not get to see Bonus, but dope battle. Um, Clone and Av. Girl, listen. If it's any battle on here that y'all go see, y'all have to see this Clone and Av. Av is back in that OG Av rare form. He's punching. He's punching at a rate that is phenomenal. He's attacking his opponent. Um, we have to give Clone his credit. Clone gives you that feeling of energy, lyricism, wittiness, funny haymakers. Like it was a complete back and forth. As I'm watching Clone and Av, I'm feeling Battle of the Night. I'm feeling that. I'm like the ladies stepped in, did their thing, right? Boom. I'm like, oh, Shuni and Cashflow might have like each battle. I was like, oh, they might have the best back and forth. They might like that's how the night went. But when I watched Clone and Av, I was really like, this may be it. And I like what Av was able to do, the way he attacked Clone, the way he, the way he flipped Clone name, how he made it as Clone not being real or not being the real. And man, y'all will see. Go check. Listen, I'm not bar heavy on doing breakdowns, but I do love doing the recaps and giving y'all my feeling from round to round. I want y'all to go listen to the artist, and that's why I do my recaps in that way. If y'all want to hear bars, let me know in the comments if y'all want more bars, if y'all want snippets. And a lot of these, URL stuff, you can't play any snippets, you don't get flagged. But a lot of these, I can give y'all bars and more of it. But I like for y'all to want to go out and watch these guys do their work because you can never, I can tell you a bar, it's never, follow me on Twitter when I'm watching, I'll put bars out and stuff like that. But it never like the artists. I want y'all to go see these artists. Clone and Av, I think I gave that one to Av. But Clone did phenomenal. I don't want to take anything away from what Clone was able to do. But Av is in that bag. That True Foe battle was the last thing. If you're paying attention, it was dropped on the app. True Foe was the last battle that Av had. He was in rare form against True Foe, and he definitely was in rare form against Clone. Dope battle one that you watched. Like I said, I gave it to Av. It's up to you who you like in the battle. Let me know in the comments if you got something different. Loso Miss Hustle was another battle that was changed to Loso and Jazz the Rapper. You can't get better than that. Turned into a one-rounder. Loso and Jazz the Rapper was a great battle. I like Jazz being outside and active. I like seeing her more. I like her pen when she's pushed to the limits in such short prep. They had like 5 days prep, 4-minute rounds. I didn't call this battle. I argue back and forth with a lot of people in battle rap spaces that this is one of those that I can see people edging it If they like what Loso was did, but I like what Jazz was able to do in a short period of time. Loso even had a little surprise jump in at the end. I don't think that he needed that. I think that kind of took away from his performance, and Jazz did everything she did. She had every moment on that stage by herself. So in a 4 minute one rounder, Loso versus Jazz, I edged it to Jazz. But if you give it to somebody else, I wouldn't be mad. Dope event, them being able to do what they did, and his material was focused on Jazz. It wasn't leftover hustle material, so it was new material for both artists. Dope one rounder to fit in there right before that. Geechee Gotti and Bad News. Geechee Gotti and Bad News is definitely a headline bullpen battle. Bad News is bullpen through and through low. So those guys, they deserve to be at the top of these cards because they put in the work over there at bullpen and make bullpen what it is. Geechee Gotti came in and did work. Geechee Gotti got a way of like befriending you, finding out what he feels like your weaknesses and flaws are, and then using those against you in the battle. I think Bad News did very well. I think the way that Bad News attacks bars, he sells bars better than any MC in battle rap right now. He believes in his bars and sells them so well that you will start to believe in the bars that he's saying. I think what Bad News needs to do is learn to kind of cut into the haymakers or those bars that he's selling and sell the haymakers and not every bar in between. Geechee, on the other hand, was classic Geechee. The way he attacked Bad News, the way he attacked, every angle towards Bad News. I just love the performance. It was a 20,000 on the floor battle. They had another battle, like I can't remember who it was. Dang. They had another money on the floor battle, but I think it was the 7J battle, man. Like, go watch those guys. I had Geechee in this. I think Geechee's first two rounds was strong enough to win it. I do like what Bad News did in all three of his rounds. He didn't have a bad battle. He didn't have. I watched Bad News battles where he kind of gets dry or he sells a bar that's not that crazy of a bar, but he sells it like it is, and he done that in this battle. But I think he's so much more comfortable on that bullpen stage that Geechee Gotti versus Bad News. If you can go get it on VOD right now, this Pendemic card is worth the watch, man. Go check it out. I think it was dope, man. That's all I'm covering today on Tuesday the 30th. We not talking the drama. We not talking about that. Y'all know bootlegs and all that stuff been going forever. People are playing stuff in Discord. People are sharing this stuff, man. We are only trying to support the coach over here about My Money TV. So we gonna talk about the bars and the battle, and we gonna leave that drama to everybody else, man. I appreciate you. If you made it this far in the video, smash that like, share, subscribe, man. Visit the website. I appreciate y'all for coming through. It's your boy King Chaos, man, about My Money TV.